Hello there, welcome to this week's weekly weight loss vlog. Please excuse the old microphone that is on the cap here because I've got nothing to kind of pin it to on my top, so it's up there for this one. Anyway, there we go. So, yes, we are back. This is the third full week of January 2025, and we are doing, I'm just looking at my watch for the dates. What dates are we doing? I think the 13th to the 19th of January. Now, before I get into this, a couple of things. Number one, you might hear a little bit of banging and clanking because this might be the last weekly weight loss vlog in the spare bedroom that is currently my office because I am having an office built at the back of the house. Well, garage conversion kind of thing. Second of all, I've got a bit of a cold and a bit of a nasally thing. So if you hear me deep breathing or wheezing a little bit, that is the reason. Anyway, there we go. It's been a good week, actually. Yeah, so getting the garage converted. It was a single garage. I had that converted into a personal training studio in COVID. So when you couldn't work with people in gyms anymore, I decided to move out of the gym where I was a personal trainer and just do it behind my house because you could train with someone one-to-one if you were exercising. I think those were the rules. And I just decided to have a studio built, like PT studio built behind the house, or the garage converted into a PT studio. If I'm doing this more, retiring from the actual one-to-one personal training game. It's been a dumping ground. It's been empty. Anyway, the person that actually did my original conversion made right balls up of it, and the roof was knackered and it was leaking and all this, that and the other. So we've had a brand new roof put on and we're having it all kitted out. So yes, next week I might be in there. Anyway, if you do hear some banging and clanking, that is the reason they're finishing off today. It should be done and dusted. I just need to paint it, get some flooring down, build my desk and move all my bits and pieces in there. So that's going to kind of be the job this week. Anyway, there we go. It's been a good week. Just gone. Really good week, actually. Nice and simple and straightforward. No check-in from me this week because it's not my check-in week. Yeah, it's check-in this week. So I'll be jumping on the scales on Friday. So no check-in this week, but everything's gone to plan. Feeling really, really good. Feeling fit, feeling healthy. Feel properly in a routine after Christmas. The dry Jan, well, the 100 days is what I'm aiming at. Certainly 100 days UK. You never know with me. There could every now and then be spontaneous holiday. I was so close last week with the weather. It was so cold. I'm still close now, but I can't say within the next 100 days there might not be a spontaneous holiday. I'm not planning on one. I can't really afford one, to be honest with you, but you never know. But certainly 100 days, no booze in the UK is definitely happening. That'll take me to the 10th of April. So that was all good. What else did we do last week? Nothing. Groundhog week. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Loving not having anything on, really. We really nice chilled Saturday this week. We actually met some friends yesterday. Went for a bit of a walk. Went for a bit of brunch. That is basically as exciting as it has got this week. Yeah, that's been it. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I love January. I love January. I hate the weather, and I hate the first week of January. You know, when all Christmas stuff's gone down, it's really a bit like, oh God, and then you just sort of, staring into the depths of winter, as it were. Oh, cheers, Neil. That's really cheered us up. Thanks for that, Chief. But you are right, a little bit. But do you know what? Couple of weeks in, I'm all good. It's starting to get, I feel, a little bit lighter at night time. And another few weeks, really, you get to the end of February, it's light till 6 o'clock at night. You really start to notice the nights. God, I'm sounding so blooming old. But you do. You start to notice the nights drawing out a little bit. Things warm up a little bit. You get a little bit of sunshine. Actually, last week we were walking the dog and the sun was shining. And there was actually a nice bit of warmth in the sun. It was lovely. Anyway, there we go. But yeah, I do like in January, when I get over the post-Christmas blues, as it were, I do like the fact that the weather is, not the weather, I do like how calm it is. And that's great for weight loss. It's really great for weight loss. Anyway, there we go. Right, let's get some eating up. Right, this is my Nutri-Check from last week. Now, something that did happen last week, I struggled on a couple of days. So let's go through here. So I had 2,264 calories on Monday. All good. Really low Tuesday. 1,727 Tuesday. 2,190 Wednesday. Plain sailing. All good. Now, I always say this. I got a little bit cocky this year. I get a little bit cocky all the time. After a period of overindulgence, when you get back into things, there's always a little period where the hunger and cravings can hit. And that sort of came in Thursday, Friday. Now, on Thursday, actually, I had a hypo. I am not diabetic whatsoever, but I am a non-diabetic hypoglycemic. So basically, having a hypo is basically when your blood sugars can really crash. And when they crash for me, I get the cold sweats, I get a bit shaky, I get a little bit lightheaded, and the hunger and sugar cravings that hit me, I could literally consume. I mean, I could do this anyway if I put my mind to it. Well, I don't even need to put my blooming mind to it, but I can literally consume, when I have a little hypo, 2,000 calories of chocolate in seconds, like in the space of a minute or so. And it's just because my blood sugars have dropped really low, and you obviously then need to take on some sugar or quick digesting carbs to bump that sugar back up. Now, if you are type 1 diabetic, a lot of type 1 diabetics will have something like a full fat Coke. And you're like, whoa, type 1 diabetics can't eat drink full fat Coke. They can, right? Especially when they're having a hypo or have chocolate, because they've got to get their blood sugars up. So for me, I literally had a couple of bags of mini cookies, you know, like the 99 calories. I had 2 bags of them, and I actually had a can from Christmas of ginger ale in the fridge that is full fat ginger ale. It's not diet ginger ale. It's only 150ml can for like a mixer with a cheeky whiskey maybe, but it has 7.5 grams of sugar in it. And because of the fizz, it gets in your bloodstream quite quickly. So I downed one of them, couple of bags of cookies. And I was still, even on that day though, I was struggling a little bit with the hunger. So on Thursday, I had 2,694 calories. So I had 250 calories of cookies and drink. So if I took that off, I'd actually be way under, but I also was fighting the hunger a little bit. And again, Friday, 2,328 calories. I did fight it, but again, fighting that hunger a little bit. Did I say this at the beginning? I've got a bit of a cold and a bit of a wheezy chest at the moment, and it's doing my natting. I knew it was coming on. I know when I'm getting a bit of a cold because I get what I call a tight chest. It's not a tight chest, but I get a bit wheezy for a week or two because it just seems to sit here and then it comes out into my head. And I probably get it once a year, maybe twice a year, something like that. Anyway, yeah, it makes it hard to breathe through my nose because my sinuses are a bit blocked up. Anyway, and then Saturday, my normal high calorie day. So 3,462 calories on Saturday, 3,578 calories on Sunday. So just a standard weekend, really. And that ended me 43 calories over my ideal deficit, which is absolutely nothing. So well chuffed with that. I was 800 under last week, 43 over this week, but well chuffed with that. So, yeah, a good week, really, in terms of eating, because the hunger that I had on Thursday, Friday, it could have escalated, and I just had to fight it. That's all you can do. Sometimes, I'm still eating my protein, still eating all my fibre. Sometimes you have just got to, get in there and fight it a little bit, and that's what I did. And in essence, if I'd not had that little hypo, I would have been under my calories this week. And it happens. I probably have those little hypos maybe once every couple of months, something like that. And it was my own fault. I caused it myself because basically I've been to the gym and trained. Exercise drops your blood sugars down anyway. I then came home and had quite a carby breakfast without any decent protein or fibre in it. I had some sugary cereal. That shot my blood sugars up. What goes up high always comes down quite quickly. And then I took the dog for a walk as well. And within half an hour of that, again, walking brings your blood sugars down naturally. Any type of movement or exercise will do. So yeah, just a little crash. It happens, every now and then. And I know it happens, and I've just got to do it. It's nothing major. It just is what it is. Anyway, right, that's my eating done. Let's get in. Let's have a look at some movement. So, steps were really good last week. If you look at that, nice and even across the board. I don't think I had a day under. I didn't have a day under 10,000 steps. Saturday, Sunday were both around 10,000 steps, and then I had Monday to Friday, few days above that, averaging 11,231. Perfect. Absolutely loved it last week. And again, the weather was better last week. There was a little bit of ice, I think, beginning of the week. I can't quite remember, but it seemed to thaw out quite quickly. And I had no issues. The week before, I had issues with my foot. Last week, no issues with mobility. Everything seemed to be, even though it's really, really cold, which can make my arthritis worse, everything seemed to be playing ball last week. So steps really, really good. Exercise, let's have a little look at that. Didn't go to the gym on Tuesday, and I can't remember why. I think we forgot our gym bag, really, but we were just mega busy anyway, sorting a few bits out because I knew the workmen were coming to do this gym. Anyway, let's have a look. So strength training last week. What did I do strength training wise? Yeah, I did Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Did some really good. I did more like really intense weight sessions. Certainly there, if you look at the calorie burn for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, really, really good. Light legs on Monday. And I wasn't really up for it Monday. I don't know why. I did really light legs, hence the calorie burn not being too high. Let's have a look at the old cross trainer. Cross trainer again. Monday, did a little bit more Monday on the cross trainer. Bit Wednesday, bit Friday. That was it. 3 times on the cross trainer last week. And then, last but by no means least, I did my spin class, and not the best spin again because of my chest a little bit. I didn't really kick the bottom out of it. But looking at that, I averaged 155 beats per minute. Work time was 36 minutes. So yeah, actually, it was a pretty damn good workout. So that's all my movement, steps and exercise in there. Right, shall we have a look at some fodder for last week? Let's do the top 5 again. I always struggle with these. This slight new format that I've been doing, I did it a couple of times before Christmas, and I'm carrying on with it. Rather than going through everything I've eaten over the week, just picking out the old top 5. I've got them all in front of me here, and I'm like, what order? Let's have a scan through. So I am going to go with this as number 5, which is a deconstructed steak pie. Basically, I made a bit of a beef stew on Tuesday, and I say a beef stew. You can have it as a pie filling, you can have it with dumplings, you can have it in a Yorkshire pudding. You could just have it on its own, to be honest with you, with a few new potatoes or something like that. It's absolutely banging. But I fancied a bit of pie. So, and Wednesday, again, workmen starting, really, really busy. So I've made a batch of this beef stew sort of thing. So I said, right, so we did some mashed potato, convenience mashed potato, a bit of Idahoan, mushy peas, tender stem broccoli, a bit of that sort of beef stew stroke pie filling, and then just 50 grams of just rolled puff pastry done in the oven and just whacked on top. So that's a deconstructed pie, as it were. And as you see there, exactly how I tracked it, 850 calories, 51.5 grams of protein, 15.5 grams of fibre because of the peas and all the veggies in there as well. A little bit of saturated fat in there because of the puff pastry, but other than that, a really good tea. So yeah, we're going to have that one as number 5. Number 4, Saturday night's tea. KFC. We went for a KFC. We did a drive-through takeaway night. So basically we went to KFC in Blackpool. And so basically there's an area in Blackpool. I talked about this on my live the other week. And there's a place in Blackpool. And it's been called this for as long as I can remember. We call it Fat Man's Corner. And everyone knows it. If you're from the Blackpool area, everyone will know Fat Man's Corner. And it's called Fat Man's Corner because it basically doesn't have a Pizza Hut anymore, but it used to have a Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut, KFC, McDonald's, Subway, kebab shop, fish and chips, Chinese, curry. All within like a little area that's 2 minutes walk between each one. So yeah, it is affectionately known as Fat Man's Corner. So we went to Fat Man's Corner on Saturday night. I just want to say this. I didn't name it that. That is just its term. Everyone knows it. If you watch this from my area, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So I went to KFC and I just got a box meal. So I got a Tower Burger box meal, Tower Burger, drumstick, fries, gravy, 1,080 calories for 57.5 grams of protein. which I think is pretty. I love a KFC. Not had one for ages, just really, really fancied one. We then nipped across the road and got the Milky Way McFlurry. Not worth the calories for me. Wasn't. I love a McFlurry. Wasn't bad. I don't think I've ever had a bad McFlurry. I ate it all. But yeah, it wasn't. I always judge these specialty McFlurries. Right, I just love the Oreo McFlurry. It's 240, 250 calories. Basic, dead simple. I absolutely love it. And the specialty ones are always like 100 calories more than that. You know, like they do the Oreo one, they've done the Biscoff one, they do the Galaxy Caramel one. They're always about 100 calories more. And to spend that extra 100 calories, it's got to be very, very good. It's got to be like, yeah, that is well worth the extra 100 calories. And yeah, that one wasn't. That one wasn't the Milky Way one. I wouldn't bother with it. Anyway, the KFC is number 4. Number 3 is my Pancake Stack. Now, I actually had this for dinner on Friday. And because I was having it for dinner, I gave myself a few more calories so I could be a bit more boom with what I put on it. A bit more what, Neil? A bit more boom with what I put on it. And basically, 2 pancakes, maple syrup kitchen pancakes, yogurt in between. I did it as a stack. Yogurt in between, yogurt on top, banana, blueberries, loads of banana and blueberries on there, chia seeds as always, blob of peanut butter in the middle, drizzle of honey. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. You can have that as a dessert. You can have it as a breakfast. You have it whenever you want. I had it for dinner because Rachel just fancied it for dinner. I was like, go on, I'll have that for dinner. So I actually had what I was going to have for dinner, I had for my breakfast. And then what I normally have for breakfast, I had for dinner. But I had smaller breakfast. I had like a bit more of a savoury breakfast, but kept it like normal breakfast calories, which is about 400. And my normal lunch calories, which is about 600. I had those pancakes. Unreal. Absolutely unreal it was. Right, top 2. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go for this one for number 2, which is a full English breakfast, but a bit of a healthier one, or lower calorie one, as we might say. So, chicken sausage from Aldi, which I absolutely love, bacon medallions, mushrooms, 2 eggs done over easy, half a tin of beans, or roughly half a tin of beans. I think I had 175 grams of beans, 1 piece of toast and butter. Why does breakfast? Someone called it Brinner. Great name. Though I call my dinner my tea, because I'm a northerner and I'm a Lancashire lad. Right, we have our tea. So we have breakfast, dinner, and tea. A lot of people say, "Well, you drink tea." I was like, "No, we drink brews." In Lancashire, if you're having a cup of tea, you're having a brew. Right. So anyway, but someone said, "Yeah, breakfast at dinner time, Brinner." Great name. Anyway, that's what I had, and it was 704 calories, 61 grams of protein. Absolutely delicious. And again, with all this, I only do that. I'm going through these eating just to give you guys a bit of inspiration. Like, oh yeah, bacon medallion. Oh yeah, those chicken sausages. Yeah, we could have them because they're a bit lower calorie. I think I had 3 chicken sausages, 3 bacon medallions. You could have 2 chicken sausages, have 1 egg. That's what I did for Rachel. You can make anything that I eat here fit into any calories. So that's number 2 there. And like I say, 704 calories, 61.1 grams of protein. And then last but by no means least, my pizza enchiladas. I absolutely love him. The full recipe is on YouTube. It is embedded into YouTube somewhere. Embedded into YouTube. There's a playlist, the Make My Weight Loss Tea with me or whatever. It's in there. I absolutely love them. So 1 enchilada is 400 calories for 34 grams of protein. I had 1.5, and then we just got a Tesco Caesar salad kit to put a bit of extra volume on the side of it. Loved it. 778 calories. But again, do you need to have 2 pizza enchiladas? No, you could just have 1. Sorted. 400 calories. And then have your side salad on the side. But that was 778 calories for 55.1 grams of protein. And that was my number 1 thing. I absolutely love it. It is just... I say this all the time. You've got to enjoy the food you're eating. And you look back what I've eaten there. I've had a full breakfast, pancake stack, steak pie. Any of you watching this now can eat that food. All those things I've eaten there are relatively healthy. Yeah, all right, KFC, a little bit more saturated fat because it's deep fried chicken. I get that. But that's my treat for the week. Everything else I ate, the breakfast, the pizza enchiladas, the pancake stack, the deconstructed steak pies were super healthy, super filling. You can make that and fit it into any calorie allowance. And you've got to enjoy what you're eating. You've got to stick to this, you've got to look forward to your eating. If you're sat there going, oh, lettuce, piece of tomato, cucumber, grilled chicken. Who's going to stick to that? No one. Enjoy your food, folks. Enjoy it. Right, that's it for this week. I feel like I've fairly flown through. What's going on this week? So, basically, hopefully, gym office conversion done today. Going to be some painting, some furniture building, some moving around a little bit. At some point this week, I might be in there, but I'm definitely going to plan. That'll be this weekend's job. If I don't get it done this week, will be to get myself moved in there. So, yes, next week, there'll be none of this. It's going to be in a proper little office. And I'm looking forward to it a little bit, really. I mean, all this is probably going to be in there, but you just won't see it the way I'm going to have it set up, as it were. I'm looking forward to it. A little bit more professional and a little bit more kind of my own space. In terms of eating and so on this week, Groundhog Day again, but we are out for a nice meal on Saturday night with some friends for a friend's birthday. So I'm really looking forward to that. We're going to an Italian. I just need to, I'm going to kind of track it today. And this is what I kind of do. When I know I'm going out for a meal and it's all booked in and we're going, I'm going to track it today. I'm going to have a little look through the menu. I'm going to have a little look at what I fancy. And then I'm going to whack it in my app, and then that'll just tell me sort of like, right, you need that many calories. So let's minus what you'd normally have for my tea. So I normally have 800 calories for my evening meal. So if I track it today and I put in, let's say, calamari and a pizza, right, which is kind of what I'm thinking of, calamari and pizza, that'll be like, let's say that'll be 2,000 calories. So I need 1,200 calories. So I need to bank at least 12, and I'm going to bank more than that this week, but it kind of, fail to plan to fail. So I'm going to look ahead. Anyway, I'll tell you exactly. I guarantee whatever I eat on Saturday night will make it into my top 5 next week, because this place we're going, the food is very, very, very good. So it'll be in my top 5. So I'll show you exactly what I had last week, and I'll show you how I tracked it. I'll show you how I track it. I might even, if we get garlic bread to the table, I might even go pasta, because the pasta there is excellent. I might even just go basic bitch carbonara, to be honest with you. I love a spaghetti carbonara. I'm frothing at the gills already. This is how much of a foodie I am, and I don't mind admitting it. Anyway, right, that's it. Guys, you've got a week or so left to sign up to my January offer. 20 if you've made it this far. 20% off. Not 20% off. It's 33% off sign up. So it's 20 quid to sign up. £30 a month. January, February, March, or February, March, April. Anyway, once you've completed your 3 months, that's your minimum turn on plan. You'll get your 4th month free. Or you can just come and join the community. £5. I'll put all the details, as always, in the description. Anyway, have a great week. That's it for this week's weekly weight loss vlog. Next week, we're going to have check-in and all the usual bump. Have a great week. If I don't see you, I'm sure I will. And as always, whatever format you are watching me in, make sure you are bossing your weight loss.